Good afternoon.
اوكي مساء الخير.
Are you ready?
مستعدين؟
Do you know why?
في ليه؟
Good. Well, we're going to make a little transition this afternoon
هنعمل بس تغيير دلوقتي في بعد الظهر
from looking at the written word to listening to the oral word.
ان احنا ننتقل من الكلمة المكتوبة للكلمة المسموعة.
I know some of you like to take notes. I like to take notes.
لو في حد فيكم بيحب ياخد مذكرات
But
انا
I'm
كمان
gonna-
بحب،
But we asked this afternoon, don't take any notes.
لكن المرة دي ما تكتبش اي حاجة.
Put your papers away
حط الورق بتاعك على جنب كده.
because what happens when we're taking notes is we focus more on what we're writing and we're trying to listen careful, but we don't talk very much. Okay,
اوكي.
we're good now? Okay, so what
Quiz.
happens when we're taking notes, we
اللي
focus
بيحصل-
on listening and writing,
لما بيحصل لو احنا بنكتب مذكرات بنركز في السمع والكتابة
but we don't talk very much.
وما بتكلمش كتير.
And so what we're going to be doing for now is really focus on listening and talking.
فاحنا عايزين نركز بس على ان احنا نسمع ونتكلم.
And I want to do something. I know I already messed everybody up. You're sitting somewhere different.
انا دلوقتي لخبطتكم وكلكم قاعدين في اماكن مختلفة،
But one thing's very important.
لكن في حاجة واحدة مهمة.
Look next to you and make sure that you can speak the same language as the person next to you.
اقعد على بص على اللي جنبك وتأكد ان انت تقدر تتكلم نفس اللغة مع اللي قاعد جنبك.
If it's different, get up and find somebody who speaks your language.
لو مختلف اقف وغير مكانك واقعد مع حد يتكلم نفس اللغة بتاعتك.
Just one, 2 by 2. Yeah. Yeah.
كل اتنين قاعدين جنب بعض يتكلموا نفس اللغة.
Yes.
I don't hear myself here.
Yeah. Two is better. Yeah. Big discussion.
ليه المناقشات الكتيرة؟ At 4 o'clock we can make a break.
Okay. Let's see where we hit on our story. Is that Swiss time or close?
Swiss time.
Okay.
They will prepare coffee and
Oh, okay,
cakes.
okay.
Try not to go too close to them.
This is
Yeah.
all right, or the side all right. Okay?
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
You can
all
go
right.
there. Follow you.
Okay, I'll try not to go too far.
And this side as well. Follow this side, okay. So we're waiting.
Okay. Okay. Now are we ready?
دلوقتي احنا جاهزين؟
You can talk to the person next to you and they can talk to you.
تقدر تتكلم مع اللي جنبك تفهموا بعض.
Okay, very good, very good. So you'll,
جميل جميل.
if you don't know, my name is Ray.
لو ما تعرفوش اسمي، أنا اسمي راي
I'm a storyteller.
وأنا راجل بحكي قصص.
Fortunately, the stories I tell are true.
لحسن الحظ القصص اللي انا بحكيها حقيقيه،
You will have heard most of them before
واكيد انتوا سمعتوا اغلبهم من قبل كده،
because they come from God's Word.
لان هم بيجوا من الكتاب
The
المقدس.
first one I'll tell you will be different,
اول حاجه هقولها لكم تكون مختلفه.
but for all of the stories, we'll ask you to listen carefully
اللي انا هقولها لكم انه لكل القصص حاول تسمع بانتباه،
because after the story, you will then tell the story to the person sitting next to you and they will tell it back to you.
لانه بعد ما تسمع القصه انت هتحتاج تحكيها للي قاعد جنبك وهو كمان هيحكيها لك.
So it's a test.
امتحان،
You don't have to get it perfect, just whatever you remember.
مش لازم تعمله 100% بس كل اللي تتذكره.
But before we do that, I want to ask some little questions.
قبل ما نعمل الموضوع ده هسألكم بعض الأسئلة.
What are the names of the 4 Gospels?
ايه اسماء الاربع اناجيل؟
Okay.
متى، مرقس، لوقا، يوحنا.
Okay, good. All right. So
Bravo.
were those people disciples?
الناس دول كانوا تلاميذ؟
Oh, I see. Not all? Okay.
مش كلهم. Luke and Mark were not disciples.
Okay. I want you to look at or listen to, we're going to read a little passage to you from Luke.
أنا عايزكم تسمعوا، هنقرا لكم جزء من لوقا.
Did you need yours? One of those days, Jesus went out to a mountainside to pray and spent the night praying to God.
وفي تلك الأيام خرج إلى الجبل ليصلي،
When morning
وقضى
came,
الليل كله في الصلاة لله.
when morning came, he called his disciples to him, and he chose 12 of them, who he also designated as apostles.
ولما كان النهار دعا تلاميذه واختار منهم 12 الذين سماهم أيضا رسلا.
Simon, who he designated Peter,
سمعان الذي سماه أيضا بطرس،
his brother Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew,
واندراوس أخاه، يعقوب ويوحنا، فيلبس وبرسلماوس،
Matthew, Thomas, James,
متى وتوما، يعقوب،
and then Simon, who is called the Zealot, Judas, son of James, and Judas Iscariot, who was a traitor.
سمعان الذي يدعى الغيور، يهوذا أخا يعقوب، ويهوذا الإسخريوطي الذي صار مسلما أيضا.
So in that list, did you hear Luke?
في الليستة دي انتوا سمعتوا اسم لوقا؟
No, I didn't either. But he wrote a
أنا كمان
gospel,
ما
yes?
سمعتش، لكن هو كتب الإنجيل.
Okay, so here's a question. How could Luke write a gospel when he wasn't one of the disciples?
فهنا السؤال، كيف لوقا يكتب الإنجيل وهو ما كانش من التلاميذ؟
So a doctor answers us.
هو كان دكتور، هو عمل بعض الأبحاث.
Luke was a
هو
doctor
دكتور
who
بيقول
did his
لنا هو.
research. Okay, good. Others, what do you think?
اللي تفكروه. So through the testimony of the others who witnessed it.
Very good.
He was the disciple of Peter.
Okay, good.
هو سمعها من القصص او الناس اللي بتحكي القصص.
He heard it from the stories were told by others. He was accurately looking after the stories.
Yeah. So yes.
He also took it from the eyewitnesses.
Okay. So what I'm hearing you say is research, listening careful, watching careful.
فاللي أنا بسمعه منكم بحوث، سمع كويس، شاف بعينيه كويس.
You believe that's what he did?
تفتكروا هو ده اللي كان بيعمله؟
I agree. Very good.
أنا كمان موافق.
That's what we want to do.
رائع جدا. ده اللي احنا عايزينكم انتوا تعملوه كمان.
People who do not read do this part very naturally.
الناس اللي ما بتقراش بيعملوا الجزء ده بطبيعية كده.
They listen very well.
بيسمعوا جدا.
Most times you tell them something only one time.
مرات بتقول لهم الحاجة مرة واحدة.
Because for them they listen for survival.
لأن بالنسبة لهم هم بيسمعوا لأنه ده مسألة حياة أو موت.
Honestly, for a lot of us, we listen to be polite.
الأغلبية بيسمعوا علشان يكونوا مؤدبين بس، لأنه من الأدب إنك تسمع.
And if I don't remember what the pastor said, I'll just Google it.
ولو انا ما تذكرتش القسيس قال ايه هدخل على الجوجل وادور
I
عليه.
don't really have to remember anything.
مش محتاج انا افتكر كل حاجه.
But if I can't read, I have to listen very careful.
لكن لو انا ما عنديش القدره على القراءه لازم يكون عندي قدره على السمع.
If I'm looking for a job and I hear some people talking about a job, I listen very careful.
لو انا محتاج وظيفه وبسمع ناس بيتكلموا عن وظائف انا بسمع بانتباه.
And they look very carefully also. They observe well.
وكمان بيبصوا بعينيهم كويس، بيعملوا قوه الملاحظه عندهم قويه.
So we want to do that today.
احنا عايزين نجرب ده مع بعض
As
النهارده.
you listen to these stories, really listen.
وانت بتسمع القصه فعلا اسمع.
Try to picture the story in your mind.
حاول تتخيل الصوره في ذهنك.
What are you seeing? What did it look like?
اللي انت بتشوفه شكلها ازاي،
Even what would it be like to be there?
وحتى كيف لو دي حصلت معنا دلوقتي هنا.
This is part of the practice of oral Bible study.
ده جزء من التدريب بتاع التدريب الشفهي لدراسة الكتاب المقدس.
Okay?
اوكي؟
Okay, good. All
موافقين؟
right, you ready for your first story?
جاهزين لأول قصة؟
Okay, what are you going to do?
هتعملوا ايه؟
Listen carefully.
اسمع بانتباه.
When I finish, you'll tell the story to the person next to you and they'll tell it back to you.
بعد ما خلص انت هتحكيها للي جنبك وهو هيحكيها لك.
Here's our story.
القصة بتاعتنا كالتالي.
There was a man from the village who went to the city to look for work.
كان في راجل من قرية راح للمدينة يدور على شغل.
In the many years that he was there, he made a lot of money.
وقعد لسنين طويلة هناك وعمل فلوس كتيرة جدا.
When he came back to his village, everybody greeted him like a great friend.
ولما رجع للقرية كل واحد كان بيسلم عليه كأنه صديق حميم.
He said, "Oh, can you help me with this? Can you do this for me?"
ويقولوا له ممكن تساعدني، ممكن تعمل حاجة دي عشاني.
He said, "Friends, I want to help you, but not like this."
قال لهم يا أصدقاء أنا عايز أساعدكم بس مش بالطريقة دي.
He said, "Let's set a day, and on that day we'll come back together."
خلينا نحدد يوم وفي اليوم ده هنيجي مع بعض.
So they did that. They set a day, and when that day came, they came back together.
عملوا كده، حددوا اليوم وهو لما جه كلهم جم.
Then he said to them,
وابتدى يقول لهم
"You know the path that leads down to the river.
انتوا عارفين الطريق اللي هو بيروح للنهر؟
I've been working along that path,
أنا كنت بشتغل على طول الطريق
and
ده،
I've put treasures for you to find.
وحطيت هناك كنوز عشان انتوا تدوروا وتلاقوها.
Now go and find the treasures I put there for you."
يلا روحوا دوروا على الكنوز دي اللي أنا حطيتها عشانكم.
So the people began to move,
الناس ابتدت تتحرك
and they sort of moved in groups.
وابتدوا يتحركوا كده في مجموعات.
The first group went just a little ways.
الأول مجموعة كده مشوا طريق مسافة صغيرة،
They noticed that their friend had put sand on the path to make it more comfortable.
ولاحظوا إنه في بعض الناس حطوا زي الرملة كده عشان يخلوا المكان كده مش مريح.
And they scooped up some of the sand.
خدوا شوية من الرملة دي
They looked at it and said, "Surely there is treasure in here."
وابتدوا يبصوا عليها ويقولوا أكيد هنا جواها كنوز،
So they took it home to study it.
وخدوها البيت عشان يفحصوها.
That's all they did.
ده كل اللي عملوه.
The second group, they moved down the path
المجموعة التانية
But they
مشوا
went-
أكتر شوية
very fast.
لكن كانوا بيمشوا بسرعة
They ran all the way to the end of the path.
وابتدوا يجروا حتى وصلوا نهاية الطريق.
When they got to the river, they looked around and they said, "There's no treasure here.
ولما راحوا هناك بصوا كده مفيش كنوز هنا،
We know this path well,
احنا عارفين الطريق ده كويس،
and there's no treasure."
مفيش أي كنوز.
So they went home.
رجعوا للبيت.
The third group, they began to move.
الفريق الثالث ابتدوا يتحركوا،
They saw the sand that had been put there to make the path more comfortable.
شافوا الرملة دي اللي محطوطة كده عشان تسوي الطريق.
And as they walked along, they saw that the briars that used to scratch them had been cut back, the thorns.
ولما مشوا شوية شافوا الشوك اللي كان على جنب ده اتقطع، كان متقطع.
And that the old tree that had fallen had been moved out of the way.
والشجرة القديمة اللي كانت واقعة دي اتشالت من المكان ده.
They saw that their friend had planted flowers along the path.
وشافوا انه الصديق ده زرع ورود كده على الطريق ده.
Made it very beautiful.
عملوا طريق جميل.
They decided that those were the treasures.
وقالوا اكيد هي دي الكنوز.
And then they went home.
ورجعوا على البيت.
The fourth group went slower still.
الفريق الرابع ابتدى يمشي ببطء شوية.
They saw the sand that was on the path.
وشافوا الرملة اللي كانت على الطريق.
They noticed that the thorns had been cut so it didn't scratch them.
ولاحظوا ان الشوك اتقطع عشان كده مش بيجرحهم.
They saw that the old tree that had fallen was moved out of the way.
وشافوا الشجرة اللي وقعت على الطريق دي اتشالت من على الطريق.
They saw the flowers that had been planted.
شافوا الورد اللي كانت زرع على الطريق.
And then one of the walkers called out and said, "Oh, look, over here, behind these bushes."
وواحد من اللي ماشي معاهم قال لهم تعالوا شوفوا هنا انا شايف حاجة ورا العشب ده.
They found bags of rice.
شافوا شنط من الرز.
And they came together and collected those.
وجم مع بعض وابتدوا ياخدوا الشنط
A little bit farther, another one called and said, "Look over here, come here,
وبعد شوية كده واحد تاني قال لهم تعالوا شوفوا
right
هنا
behind these bushes."
ورا العشب اللي هناك
Found
ده
bags of beans.
في شنط من الحبوب
So they came and collected those.
جم واخدوهم.
Another one a little bit farther said, "Come look over here,
واحد تالت جه هنا قال تعالوا شوفوا هنا.
brand new cooking pots."
يعني حاجات جديدة للطبخ، أواني جديدة
They
للطبخ.
came and collected the pots.
وجم هنا وأخدوا الحاجات دي.
And as they continued to go slowly and carefully down the path, they continued to find treasures that had been put there for them by their friend.
وعلى قد ما هم ابتدوا يمشوا ببطء ابتدوا كل شوية يشوفوا حاجات من الكنوز اللي صديقهم حطها في الطريق.
And that's our story.
وهي دي القصة.
Okay? So
Okay.
turn to your neighbor, tell them what you can remember, and then let them tell you.
يلا مع صديقك احكي له على قد ما تقدر تتذكر وهو اديله الفرصة ويحكيها لك. How much time you give them?
I listen, and I can tell when they're kind of done. Yeah.
Get some water.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. Well, that sounded very good.
يعني كان واضح انه كان رائع جدا.
So do this for me. If the person who told you the story did a good job, raise your hand.
لو اللي جنبك عمل كويس ارفع ايدك.
All right. Yeah.
واو.
So many storytellers. Wow.
أو ناس كتيرة بتوع بيحكوا حكاية القصص.
Okay. I'm going to tell the story one more time.
أقول لكم القصة مرة تاني.
This time, it may or may not be like the first time.
ربما تكون المرة دي مختلفة شوية عن المرة اللي فاتت.
If you hear something different or wrong,
لو سمعت حاجة مختلفة ولا غلط
you should say these words.
لازم
No.
لازم تقولي الكلمات دي. لا.
Okay? Can I hear you practice? Wow. Okay. One more thing.
حاجة تانية.
If it seems like I forget something, would you help me remember?
لو بان ان
Okay,
انا نسيت حاجة ممكن تساعدوني اتذكر.
Okay, good. Thank you. So here's our story, more or less.
يعني هي القصة كالتالي بالتقريب يعني.
There was a man from the city that went to the village to look for work. Oh!
بس
wrong
استنوني
way.
لما
Okay.
ترجم عشان الباقيين
Okay. Backwards. There was a man from the village that went to the city to
كان
look
في
for work.
واحد من المدينة راح للقرية
In the many years that he was there, he made a lot of money.
وهناك قعد سنين طويلة وعمل فلوس كتير.
When he came back to the village, everybody greeted him like a great friend.
لما رجع للقرية كل واحد ابتدى يسلم عليه كأنه صديقه الحميم.
Oh, could you help me with this? And could you do this for me?
ممكن تساعدني ممكن تقدم لي المساعدة
He
دي.
said, yes. Let me...
قال اوكي.
Actually, yes.
There's always one.
دايما في واحد.
What did he say?
هو قال ايه؟
Okay.
قال مش دلوقتي.
Friends, I want to help you, but not like this.
يا اصدقاء انا عايز اساعدكم بس مش بالطريقه دي.
Let's set a date, and on that day, that we'll come back together.
خلينا نحط ميعاد في يوم ونيجي في اليوم ده مع بعض.
And when that day came, they came back together.
ولما اليوم ده جه جم اتقابلوا.
He said, now, you know the path that leads up the mountain?
قال لهم شايفين الطريق اللي بيروح على الجبل؟
Okay. Sorry, wrong path.
لا الطريق
The
غلط.
path that leads down to the river.
لا ده الطريق اللي بيروح للنهر.
I've been working along that path.
انا اشتغلت على طول الطريق
And
دي
I put
حاجات كتير
treasures there for you to find.
وحطيت هناك كنوز عشان انتوا تروحوا تلاقوها.
Now go and find the treasures I put there for you.
يلا روحوا دوروا على الكنوز دي اللي انا حطيتها
And
عشانكم.
the people began to move, and they moved in groups.
والناس ابتدت تتحرك وكانوا في مجموعات.
The first group went just a little ways,
المجموعة الأولى بس مشيت مسافة صغيرة
and they noticed there was
وابتدوا يلاحظوا إنه في
sand
رملة.
on the path,
رملة على الطريق
and they scooped it up.
وخدوا منها شوية
They said, "Surely there's treasure in here,"
وقالوا أكيد في هنا كنوز جوه الرملة دي
and they took it home to study it.
وخدوها في البيت عشان يفحصوها.
That's all they did.
ده كل اللي عملوه.
The second group, they ran very fast
المجموعة التانية جريوا بسرعة
all the way to the river.
الطريق لغاية نهايته
When they got to the
No.
end, they said, "There's no treasure here.
وبصوا كده في النهاية مفيش حاجة هنا.
We know this path well.
احنا عارفين الطريق ده كويس.
There's no treasure."
مفيش كنوز.
And they went home.
رجعوا على البيت.
The third group,
المجموعة الثالثة
what did they do?
عملوا ايه؟
No.
لا
What did they say? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
ما سمعت مين.
They saw the sand that had been put there,
شافوا الرملة اللي اتحطت هناك
and they noticed that what was cut?
وشافوا ايه اللي المقطوع.
The thorns were cut away, so they didn't
الشوك
scratch you.
كان متقطع
The old
والشجرة
tree had been moved
الشجرة
out of the
الطويلة
way.
كانت
Good.
متشالة من على الطريق
And there were flowers planted
وكان
there.
في
Yes,
ورود
very good.
مزروعة هناك.
Thank you.
كويس شكرا.
They decided that those were the treasures
وهم عملوا قرار انه هي دي الكنوز
because it made the path beautiful.
لانها عملت الطريق جميل
And then they went home.
وابتدوا يرجعوا على البيت.
In the fourth group, they moved slower still.
المجموعة الثالثة الرابعة
They saw
ابتدت تمشي ببطء.
sand.
شافوا الرملة
They saw that the thorns
الشوك
were cut. that
شافوا
the
الشوك
tree had
شافوا
been moved out of the
الشجرة
way. They
متشالة عن
saw
الطريق
the
شافوا
flowers.
الورد
Yes. And then one of the walkers called and said, "Oh, look over
واحد
here."
من الماشيين قال
behind
لهم
these bushes."
بصوا ورا العشب ده
Yes. What did they find?
لقوا ايه؟
Bags of rice.
رز
Yes. So they all came and gathered
اكياس
them
رز
up.
كلهم جم
Another
وجمعوا.
one said, "Look over here."
واحد
behind these
تاني قال
bushes."
لهم بصوا هنا
I
بصوا هنا.
found bags of.
شافوا ايه؟ الحبوب شنط
So they
الحبوب.
came and gathered those up. And another
جم
one said,
واخدوا الحاجات
"Over
دي.
here. Look what I
واحد
found."
ثالث قال في ايه؟ بصوا في هنا.
Cooking pots. Yes.
ادوات للطهي.
So they came and gathered those up.
جم وشالوا الحاجات دي كمان.
As they continued to walk slowly and
كل
carefully
ما-
down the path,
لما استمروا يمشوا ببطء ويبصوا
they
على طول
continued
الطريق
to find treasures put there for them by their friend.
استمروا يلاقوا كنوز اتحطت عشانهم من الصديق بتاعهم.
Is that our story?
هي دي القصة بتاعتنا.
What was it?
في النهاية ما كملوش للنهر.
The fourth group? Or it says, as they
المجموعة الرابعة.
continued to find treasures.
على قد ما استمروا كل ما كملوا لقوا كنوز.
Well, I don't know. What did you guys hear?
أنا مش عارف انتوا ايه متذكرين الكلام ده؟
As I remember, you said when they found the treasure, when they finished.
Ah. Uh-huh.
أنا فاكر إن أنت قلت كده إن هم على قد ما استمروا يكملوا كل شوية كانوا بيلاقوا كنوز.
They continued to slowly and carefully go down the path.
هم استمروا ببطء وبحرص على طول الطريق.
Okay, good. So that is our story.
دي
So for
القصة
now, I
بتاعتنا.
just want to ask you questions.
دلوقتي أنا عايز أسألكم أسئلة.
So if I'm asking questions, what do you think you get to do?
لما انا هسأل سؤال انتوا المفروض تعملوا ايه؟
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And guess what?
نجاوب.
All of your answers will be correct.
وتخيلوا انه كل اجاباتكم هتكون صحيحة.
Is that good?
ده كويس؟
Yeah.
يعجبكم الكلام ده؟
I wish school was that way. I would have done better in school.
انا كنت اتمنى ان انا كنت كده زي في المدرسة كنت عملت كويس.
Today it's that way.
لكن النهارده هيكون بالشكل ده.
So I think we're going to use a mic. Yeah. Okay.
هنستخدم المايك. لما تحب تتكلم ارفع ايدك وهيدي لك المايك عشان تستخدمه.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the story.
خلينا نتكلم شوية عن القصة.
Tell me a couple of things you like about the story.
قولوا لي كم حاجة كده بتعجبكم في القصة دي.
Okay.
خد
good,
بالهم
good.
من الورد مزروع والشجرة متشالة عن الطريق.
في الشغله اللي عجبتني انه الناس احترمت الرجل لانه يملك المال.
I liked that the people respected this man because he had a lot of money.
هذا صحيح. والفكره الثانيه انه في اربع
This is
أنواع
not
من البشر.
not right.
في ناس ما كثير بتدقق عجولين فلما ما بيوصلوا للشغله بيتهربوا منها وبيرجعوا.
I saw that there are different kind of people. Some people they just go quickly. They are not patient. They go back quickly.
وفي ناس بيطلعوا وبييأسوا بيرجعوا.
And some get despair quickly and go back.
وفي ناس بيتفحصوا بشكل جيد.
But others they search carefully and continue their way
Very good.
up to the end.
Very good. 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 Thank you.
رائع شكرا.
انه الرجل حب يساعد بس لكن مش مساعدة عشوائية.
I like that the man liked to help, but in a good way, in an organized way.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
He got on his bike and went from the village to the city. He didn't accept the current situation.
Okay. Did he have a bike?
No, that's my addition.
Okay.
هو قال انه ركب
thought I
العجله
forgot.
بتاعته وراح للمدينه. فبقول هو كان عنده عجله قال لا ده بعض الاضافه عندي.
انا اللي عجبني العمل كمجموعات.
I liked what the action of the groups.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good.
أنا متفق معه بس عجبتني المجموعة آخر وحدة.
I agree with him, but I like the last group
لأنه كانوا بيشتغلوا مع بعض.
because they were working together.
وكان مثلا إذا أول واحد لقى عيط للجروب وقال لهم تعالوا واشتغلوا مع بعض.
When the first one found something, he cried out to the rest of the people, "Come with me."
والثاني عمل نفس الشيء وعيط لهم وجوا يعني مشيوا مع بعض وكانوا بيشتغلوا مع بعض.
So they did work together, the second and the.
Good.
and
Good.
so I like
Very
that.
good.
لما بقى عنده فلوس ما نسيش اهل ضيعته وبالتالي كان عنده قلب ان هو يساعد.
When he had money, he had heart for his own people and care for them.
Wow. Wow. Good.
عجبتني المجموعة الرابعة إنه صدقوا إنه في فعلا كنوز.
I like that the fourth group believed that there is treasures
Okay.
along the way,
Okay.
موجودين
and they stayed till they found it.
Good. Good. Very good.
رائع برافو.
Good discoveries.
اكتشافات جميلة.
أنا عجبني حكمة الشخص هنا في تحفيز الناس على أن يوصلوا إلى الهدف تبعهم أو البحث عن الكنز تبعهم.
I liked the wisdom of this man to encourage the people to find their treasure.
Very good.
رائع.
ممكن الشيء اللي عجبني اكثر شيء انه ما فيك توصل لهدف معين اذا ما تبحث من كل قلبك.
I liked that you cannot really reach your goal unless you do it with all of your heart.
Wow.
Wow.
I like the imagination of the first group when I think they watched lots of
عجبني عجبني الخيال بتاع المجموعة الأولى وهم بيمسكوا الرملة ويقولوا في كنوز في الرملة دي.
Yeah. I'd not heard it said that way
عشان جاي
before
من
about their
السعودية.
imagination. That's good. Good, good. Okay, quickly tell me, are there things in the story you don't like?
هل في حاجات في القصة مش عجباكم؟
Are there things you don't like in the story?
في حاجات في القصة مش عجباكم؟
اللي ما عجبني بصراحة هو إنه الناس صارت تعطي أهمية لشخص بسبب وجود المادة في حياته.
I don't like that the people give importance to someone because he had money.
Okay,
يعني
okay.
الناس صاروا بالمصطلح تبعنا نحن بنقول مصلحجي.
So
كيف بدك تقولها؟
يعني مصلحجي دي.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I think right there.
اللي ما عجبني في المجموعة الثانية اللي راحت بسرعة بدون أي تفكير وأي تخطيط كيفية البحث عن
I didn't like that the second group, they were just quick without preparing themselves how to search for the
Okay.
treasures.
Okay, good, good. Couple more.
كويس.
Anything you don't like?
أي حاجة تانية مش عجباكم؟
I don't like rice.
مش بحب الرز.
Well, okay.
ده مش عجبك ها؟ I didn't like that they didn't ask him what kind of treasure you.
There's an idea. Okay, good, good. Good.
كويس.
The fourth group when they found treasure, they were searching more and more. They didn't tell.
الفريق الرابع كان يعني بخيل طماع ما رضيوش يقولوا لباقي الناس.
Let's talk a little bit about. Go ahead.
I didn't like them running to him saying, "Let's help me, instead of asking him how did he get to where he came."
Oh, okay, okay.
انا ما عجبنيش ان هم
Very
راحوا له
good.
يقولوا له ساعدنا بدل ما يقولوا له كيف انت بقيت غني.
So let's talk about that man some.
خلينا شويه نتكلم عن الراجل ده.
The man who left his village and went to the city.
الراجل اللي ساب القريه بتاعته وراح
From
للمدينه.
what you see in the story, what can we say about him? What do you know about that man?
من القصه نقدر نعرف ايه عن الشخص ده.
أتوقع شخص طيب.
kind.
Okay, he's kind. Good, good.
كويس. wanted to help his own people.
Okay, he was kind and wanted to help.
Active.
Okay, he's active. Good, good.
Ambitious.
Ambitious. Good.
Wise.
Wise man. Okay.
اعتقد ان هم كان عندهم مشاكل مختلفه وهو عطى بشكل مختلف.
So they had different problems and he gave in a different way.
Okay, okay. Good, good.
Practical.
Practical. Good. All right. Very good.
ممكن يكون حابب يكتشف الأشخاص اللي عايشين معاه نوعياتهم أشكالهم طريقة تفكيرهم.
He wanted to discover how these people think.
Okay, okay. Very good.
هو اشتغل كتير حتى يجيب الفلوس فما كان بده يعطيهم اياها بالسهل.
He worked a lot to get this money, so he didn't want to give it freely,
Okay.
easily.
What they want, he gave them what they need.
Wow, okay.
هو ما اداهمش اللي هم عايزينه،
Didn't give them what they
هو
wanted. gave them
اداهم
what
اللي
they needed.
محتاجينه.
ممكن أقول شغلة بس هو كان كتير مهتم فيهم قبل ما هن باحتياجاتهم، قبل ما هن يطلبوا الاحتياجات هو كان عم يفكر فيها ومحضر لهم اياها وعمل لهم اياها وجهزها وكانت جاهزة، عشان هيك لما هن طلبوا هو اوريدي كان يعني عملها، بس قال لهم روحوا خذوها.
He was very much caring for them. He was even thinking of them before they needed to ask.
Okay.
So he would prepared it, and when they came, he told them, "Go and you will find it."
Wow, okay.
I have a little bit of a different imagination.
Okay.
أنا عندي تخيل مختلف شوية.
We don't know the background of this guy.
مش عارفين خلفية الراجل ده إيه.
So this was my imagination.
يعني ده اللي أنا تخيلته.
Then maybe he did something wrong in his village.
ربما هو عمل حاجة غلط في القرية دي.
He left, like maybe ran away.
ومشي أو ربما هرب.
and he went to do some work and big stuff, and when he returned, the people of the village were like, pay us back something, or
وهو
something for receiving them back. I know, it's my imagination manifesting in a different direction.
Okay.
سواء يعني هو لما رجع هو ابتدوا يقولوا له رجع لنا اللي انت خدته مننا. مش عارف ده الخيال اللي بالي راح فيه.
He told them, yeah, I did this and that, you go find it.
وقال لهم انا عملت كده يلا روحوا لاقوه.
All right, thank you. So here's a question.
في سؤال هنا.
Since you were suggesting maybe he did something wrong and needed to redeem himself, did he redeem himself?
هل لانه هي خيالها راح ان هو ربما عمل حاجه غلط وحب يدفع الثمن، هل هو فعلا دفع الثمن بتاع غلطه؟
Okay.
Because everyone found something.
Yeah. Okay.
Something good for them, he provided stuff for them.
هو فعلا عمل حاجات كويسه عشانهم عشان يدفع الثمن.
All right, very good.
كويس.
افتكر في اول القصه كان بيقول انه هو قال
And
انا
the-
اشتغلت في الطريق ده.
I remember that he said in the beginning of the story that I worked through along this way.
فهو عارف الطريق وهو عارف شال حاجات وزرع حاجات حط
He
حاجات.
knows the way, he planted things, he removed things, he took things, arranged things.
فهو يعني من قبل ما يروح هو كان عارف المدينه بتاعته كان بيحبها وبيشتغل فيها فعطاه.
He knew his village, he worked it out there and he loved it, and he is a giver, he wanted to give.
Okay, very good, very good.
Very good.
All right.
رائع جميل.
One more.
تأكيدا على فكرة الأنسة إنه تأكيدا على الفكرة إنه أزال الشوك
To affirm what she said, he removed the thorn
وزرع الورد
and planted the flower
وقطع الشجر اللي ممكن يكون عقبة في الطريق.
and removed the tree that was blocking the way.
هو رجل جيد يعني ما هو رجل
I believe that he is a good man. Didn't have bad intentions.
بس القصة ما بتقول إنه هذا الشخص أو خلفيته إذا كان الشخص عامل عمل غير جيد أو عمل يعني الرؤية العامة إنه شخص.
So we don't have any specific things that he was doing something wrong or something good, but the main picture, he was doing good.
Good, good. Okay, so we seem to know a lot about this man. Very good.
يعني واضح إنه عارفين أنتوا حاجات كثيرة عن الراجل ده.
Let's talk a little about the four groups.
عشان كده
Let's talk about the four groups.
خلينا نتكلم عن الأربع مجموعات.
The first group, what did they do?
أول مجموعة عملت إيه؟
Yeah. Oh.
كسالة.
Okay. Okay, good, good. Why do you say that?
ليه بتقول كده؟ عشان ما عملوش شغل كتير.
Okay. So where did they find the sand?
لقوا فين الرملة؟ Very close in the beginning of the road.
Right at the very beginning. Yeah,
في أول الطريق كده على طول.
Did they travel the path?
هل كملوا للآخر؟
Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So we've heard a couple of words to describe them. Give me some other words to describe that first group.
ادوني بعض الكلمات اللي تشرح توصف المجموعة الأولى دي. They kind of took a shorter way.
Okay.
كانوا أذكياء.
Okay.
They were ما كانوش يعني أذكياء. ما كانوش مجتهدين. They were not patient.
Okay, not patient. Okay, good, good. They're content with what they have.
كانوا
Okay.
مكتفين بالقليل.
Okay.
They were deceived.
Okay, all right.
They were just convinced what they achieved.
Okay, yeah. Because what did they say?
هم قالوا إيه؟ ده ممكن يكون فيه
Surely there's treasure in here.
قالوا أكيد جوه الرملة دي في كنوز.
So did they find treasure?
لقوا كنوز؟
I like.
ما
Some are saying no. Some are
بعض
saying I
الناس
don't
بيقولوا ما
know.
نعرفش، بعض الناس بيقولوا لا ما لقوش.
Did they think they found treasure?
هل هم فكروا ان هم لقوا كنوز؟
Okay. All right.
اوكي.
Second group. What did they do?
المجموعة الثانية عملوا ايه؟ They were quick.
Quick, quick. Where did they go?
راحوا لغاية فين؟
To the end.
للنهاية.
Okay.
اه.
What did they find?
لقوا ايه؟
Nothing.
ما لقوش حاجة.
What did they say about the path?
ايه اللي قالوه عن الطريق بتاعهم؟ We know the way.
We know this path well.
بنعرف الطريق ده كويس.
Yeah. And there's no.
وما فيش كنوز.
Okay. So, because you heard the whole story, what did they miss?
لأنه أنتوا سمعتوا كل القصة، هم فقدوا إيه؟
Said all of it. They missed
كله.
everything.
فقدوا كل حاجة.
Yeah.
Even the rice.
Yeah, even the rice.
They lost weight.
Because they're just running. Okay.
عشان كانوا بيجروا ها.
Did they travel the path?
هل كملوا لنهاية الطريق؟
Okay. Okay.
اه.
All right. Did they find treasure?
لقوا كنوز؟
No.
لا.
So do they really know the path well?
هل هم فعلا بيعرفوا الطريق كويس؟
Okay. All right.
They claim.
Oh,
They
okay. Good. They claim. They believe it.
هم مصدقين.
بس ما كانوا متوقعين انه هذا الشخص حط لهم كنوز.
They know the way good, but they were not expecting that this man would treasures there.
Okay. Good. Very good.
كويس.
So,
نعديها عشان خاطر التأسيس. They did not have faith in what he said.
very good. That's important.
ده مهم.
Did they hear what he said?
هم سمعوا هو قال ايه؟
Okay.
افتكر ان هم اللي عندهم الحق وعارفين المعرفه وهو ما عندوش المعرفه.
They listened, but they thought they know better. He doesn't know.
Okay. Very interesting.
شيق الكلام.
لا عايز اقول فكره غريبه.
I want to say a strange idea. It came to my mind.
هو قال لهم روحوا لكن ما قسمهمش.
He said go, but he did not divide them.
لكن غريبا ان كل مجموعه اتقسمت بطريقه فكل
It's strange that each group came together. Each group they think the same. They came together.
بالتالي وصلوا يعني كانت غريبه يعني ما فيش حد اختلف من ضمن المجموعه كل مجموعه على شكلها.
It's strange that each one found his own group that fits him.
Yeah. That's good.
كويس. I have another idea for that groups. Some of the brothers said they didn't believe what the man said. And that they know better than the man. And you said this is important. So if they didn't believe, why they go? Why they went?
Okay. Yeah.
دي أكتر أهمية.
There might be a clue in where they went. We'll talk about that some more. There might be a clue in where they went.
ربما في حاجة بتشير ليهم راحوا السكة.
So give me some words, just single words to describe group 2.
ادوني بس كلمة واحدة توصف المجموعة الثانية. Quick.
Okay.
Arrogant.
Okay. Wow.
جهلاء. غير مؤمنين.
Okay.
Unbelievers.
Unbelieving. Okay.
They had no vision.
No vision. Okay. Come over here, some words.
Lack knowledge.
Okay.
بتقول ايه؟
Is it arrogant, unbelieving, not listening?
رولا ما بتسمع اللي انتوا بتقولوه، عشان كده خلي واحد ورا الثاني.
Okay.
يعني هم ما خدوش الامر بجديه
They
يعني.
weren't taking it real seriously. All right. All right. Okay. So where was their focus?
كانوا مركزين فين؟
The end.
على
Where
النهايه.
was the first group focused?
المجموعه الاولى ركزت على ايه؟ على البدايه.
Okay. All right.
اوكي.
يمكن هن كانوا فاكرين اذا هن استعجلوا رح يقدروا يوصلوا هن قبل الكنز وياخذوه.
They said maybe they saw that if they were quick, they will reach it first and get it.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Because here, I think I would be in group 2.
أنا ممكن أكون في المجموعة الثانية.
Because if these two guys start running,
لأنه
I'm
لو
going to run too.
الاثنين دول ابتدوا يجروا أنا هجري زيهم.
I don't want them to get everything.
أنا مش عايزهم ياخدوا كل حاجة.
So I'm going to run.
أنا هجري. They had a strong observation like the fourth group.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the third group.
خلينا نتكلم عن المجموعة الثالثة.
What did they do different from the first or second group?
إيه اللي هم عملوه من المجموعة الأولى والثانية مختلف؟
Okay.
They did not ما فكروش في الأول ولا النهاية، كانوا بيركزوا في النص. They were careful in the details.
Okay. Okay.
دول فكروا جوه على الطريق، ما ركزوش على برا الطريق. الطريق الثالث كانوا سيدات.
Okay.
لأنه عندهم قوة الملاحظة.
All right, they were observing.
They were more serious in searching.
Okay. More serious. Good.
كويس. They started from the beginning when they saw the sand, but they didn't continue.
Okay, they continue more. Okay, good.
كويس.
Good. What else do you think about that group?
ايه تاني اللي بتفكروا عن المجموعة دي؟
Give me some words to describe them.
ادوني كلمات توصفهم.
Oh, romantic.
Romance.
Why do you say?
كان عندهم إحساس بالجمال.
Good. Okay, what else?
ايه كمان؟ They were content.
Okay.
They were strong-willed.
Okay, very good.
They were patient.
Okay, good. What else? A couple more.
ايه كمان لسه فيه؟
Okay.
ايه ده؟ كان بيقدروا الحاجات البسيطة.
Yeah, very good.
They came back empty.
Oh, that's an idea.
دي فكرة.
What did they? Yeah.
ده معناه إنه هم they went back empty. They didn't see anything.
What did they say
A
about
lot
the
of people.
path?
What did they? هم قالوا إيه عن الطريق وهم راجعين؟
هون شوية رمل أخذوه وراحوا، يمكن ما راحوش، يعني ما راحوا على الرجال. هون شوية زرعات موجودة والشجرات.
There is here some sand, nothing. There is some flowers. There is nothing. Then they went back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Was there anything else that was said by that third group?
في حاجة تانية اتقالت مع المجموعة الثالثة؟
أنا بشوف إنه هم كانوا شايفين بس الظاهر اللي قدامهم، بس ما شافوا من وراء الظاهر اللي
So I believe that they just saw what appeared in front of them. They didn't see what's behind.
Okay.
I think their understanding of the treasure it wasn't clear enough.
Okay.
أنا بفكر إن فهمهم عن الكنز ما كانش واضح كفاية.
Okay. All right. Good.
هم ما
Anybody
لقوش
remember what they
اللي
said about
يشبع
the path?
رغبتهم.
Anybody remember what they said about the path?
هل تتذكروا هم قالوا إيه عن الطريق؟ They said the road became very, very beautiful.
Yes. It's so beautiful.
جميل.
Yeah. And they thought that that was what?
وفكروا انه ده ايه؟
Yeah. Right.
هي
They
دي
thought that
الكنوز.
was the treasure.
هم فكروا كده ده الكنوز. وهي كده فعلا.
So did they find treasure?
هم لقوا كنوز.
Okay. All right. All right.
ايوه.
Yes, maybe. All right. That's good.
ايوه ربما.
All right. So the last group, what did they do different than the other three groups?
ايه اللي عملوه المجموعة الأخيرة مختلف عن الثلاثة الأولانيين؟ They were more accurate. They
Okay.
searched more.
Okay.
They were patient more.
Okay. They searched more and more patient. Good.
كويس. They were reading between the lines. They went behind where the treasure
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
Till today they are not.
They haven't come back?
They didn't come back yet.
They're still searching. Okay. Okay.
مستمرين في البحث.
Okay. That could be good.
ده ممكن يكون كويس كتير.
That could be good.
طب روح دور
What
عليهم.
else did they do when they found something? What did they do?
لما كانوا بيلاقوا حاجة كانوا بيعملوا إيه؟ They were searching more.
Okay. And what else did they do?
ها؟
They shared.
They were always bringing themselves together.
Yeah, yeah. And he added they shared.
كانوا بيشاركوا.
When one found something, what did they say?
لما كان واحد
Yeah.
بيلاقي حاجة كانوا بيقولوا إيه؟ تعالوا.
Yeah. Good, good, good.
تعالوا
Okay.
شوفوا.
Give me some
يا
words to describe the last group.
ادوني بعض الكلمات الفردية اللي توصف المجموعة دي. Wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom. Good.
Community.
Oh, okay. Good, good.
Depth.
Okay. Nice.
That's CBS. They understood each other. They were
Okay.
in harmony.
Good.
ها؟
They believed him.
هم صدقوا اللي الراجل قاله لما
Good.
شافوا.
Perseverance. Okay.
مثابرين. They had faith.
Okay. Very good. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Very good.
Wow.
All right.
كويس. برافو.
So let me suggest that
خليني اقترح
these four groups also match the way we look at Bible stories.
الاربع مجموعات دول بيطبقوا علينا احنا كيف احنا بنشوف كلمة الرب في الكتاب المقدس.
It may reflect how we do Bible study.
ممكن ده بتعكس احنا بنعمل ايه مع دراسة كتاب.
So the first group, how do they approach Bible study? What are they looking for?
المجموعة الأولى كيف هم بيبتدوا يعملوا درس كتاب؟ كانوا بيدوروا على إيه؟
Yes. I can see it.
This is John. He read John 1:1.
Ah.
In the beginning was Jesus. Jesus was
Yeah.
the Word, and that's it.
And finished.
And they
Finished. Yeah, yeah. That's it. Exactly.
كده كويس برافو.
The first thing they find.
أول حاجة كويس. I see this whole story as the parable of Sur.
Very good.
كويس. The same
Okay.
answer.
Okay. Very good.
كانوا
Okay.
بيدوروا على السحر
Magic
وإجابات
answer. Quick
سريعة.
answer. Okay.
Like the parable of gifts.
Uh-huh.
Each one worked with the gift he got.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
According.
مجرد بيقروا الكلمة ما بيعملوا ما بيفعلوها بحياتهم.
They read the word, but they do not apply it in their lives.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. That reminds me of something I want to ask us. Did everybody hear the same instructions?
أنا بفكرني بحاجة عايز أسأل، هل كل واحد سمع نفس التعليمات؟
Okay.
في ناس يقولوا وفي ناس يقولوا لا. They all listen to the same, but not all applied it.
Okay, okay. That was the next part of it. Did they all apply it the same?
ده الجزء الثاني من الموضوع، هل كلهم طبقوا نفس الكلام ولا لا؟
So the first group, they're just looking for the first thing they find and they're ready to go home.
فالمجموعة الأولانية كانوا بيدوروا على أول حاجة يلاقوها وياخدوا، وكانوا مستعدين ياخدوها ويرجعوا على طول.
The second group, what part of the path are they focused on? What part of the Bible story or Bible study are they focused on?
المجموعة التانية إيه الجزء اللي هم ركزوا عليه في دراسة الكتاب؟
The end, yeah.
هم ركزوا على
How do
النهاية.
they get there?
عايزين يخلصوا. كيف هم راحوا هناك؟ بسرعة.
Quickly, yes. They get to the end and what do they say?
عايزين وصلوا للنهاية وقالوا إيه؟ ما لقيناش حاجة. Like the one who said to Jesus, "Show us the Father, and that's enough."
Yeah.
Like someone believed in Jesus, and then he read the Revelation, and he said, "What do I get from that?" And then he went back.
He finished. Okay. Yeah. Good.
كويس.
Where is their focus when they do a Bible study? What's their focus?
لما بيعملوا مجموعة درس كتاب، إيه التركيز بتاعهم؟ المجموعة الثانية. إمتى نخلص؟ لما يروحوا درس كتاب يفكروا إمتى نخلص.
Let's get to the end.
خلينا نخلص بقى الشغلانة دي.
Yeah. So the third group, when they're doing a Bible story or a Bible study, what are they looking at? What are they focusing on?
The third group.
The third group, yeah.
المجموعة الثالثة لما بيعملوا درس كتاب هم بيركزوا على إيه؟
Okay. You said distractions.
الحاجات المشوشة.
Some things that maybe aren't relevant.
حاجات كده مش متوقعينها.
Okay. What else?
مش مناسبة. They see the surface.
Okay.
Without going into the depths.
They see the surface.
They they search for the results.
Okay.
Before they get to know the.
Okay. Good.
Beginnings. They see nice things in the word, but they don't see the treasure.
Yeah.
Maybe they know the word, but they don't live it.
Okay.
They saw the word, but they were not changed.
Okay.
They didn't change.
Very good. Sometimes, like you said, they'll say, "Oh, this is a nice story."
مرات يقول دي قصة كويسة.
It's beautiful.
جميلة.
Makes me feel good.
تخليني بتفرحني.
That's all.
بس كده.
No life change.
ما فيش حياة بتتغير.
So the fourth group, how do they approach Bible study?
المجموعة الرابعة كيف هم ابتدوا درس كتاب؟ Like Paul.
Okay. And how is that?
وكيف ده يعني؟
كل ما كان يتعمق بالرب أكتر لما ظهر له، كل ما كان يأكل أكتر.
As much as he get to know more about the Lord after he appeared to him, he wanted more.
More. Okay. Very good.
أكتر.
Very good. Wait just a minute.
Because they discovered that the food, because like some food can be like the Bible, or some started to be something practical, something you eat every day.
So هم ابتدوا يشوفوا الكتاب المقدس زي حاجة زي الأكل عايز ياكل منه كل يوم.
Okay.
I think they read the word, they be behind the word, and they read it from the beginning at the end.
Okay.
Just like quickly.
هم قروا الكلمة وكملوا فيها وفهموا اللي وراها وكملوا للآخر.
Good.
So they had to get the cooking pots and the beans and the rice, and they had to cook it, and then they had to eat it, and only then was the goodness assimilated into their bodies.
هم أخذوا الحلل والأواني دي وخدوا عشان يطبخوا فيها الرز والخضار والكلام ده وأكلوه وابتدى يبان النتيجة على حياتهم.
Good. Have you thought about which group you might be in?
عرفتوا أنت من أي مجموعة؟
Oh, of course.
كلهم في الرابعة طبعا. Just look at our Thomas, you will understand.
Yeah, well,
First group. أول مجموعة.
or second group, we're still running.
He ate a lot, he cannot move. هو أكل كتير وبتحرك بصعوبة.
Tamara?
I feel I'm often maybe the second group because I open the Bible and then I found a verse that I like. I think like, oh yeah, I can apply this.
أنا بحس إن أنا من المجموعة التانية، مرات كتير أقرأ الكتاب وأشوف حاجة بتعجبني وبتقول أنا ده أنا ممكن أحب ده.
And then I close the Bible.
Yeah.
It's good.
Finish.
وبعدين أقفل الكتاب المقدس وبعدين أقول خلاص يعني.
All right, thank you for sharing. That's good.
شكرا إنك شاركتي كده.
Anybody else? Do you see which group you
هل
are
في
normally in? We know everybody wants to be in full.
هل أنت شايف؟ أنا عارف كل واحد في بيتمنى يكون في الرابع، بس هل أنت بتشوف دلوقتي في أي مجموعة أنت؟
Yeah.
بيعتمد على المزاج بتاعي.
Good. How does that work?
كيف الموضوع ده بيحصل؟
Sometimes I'm satisfied with the first group, so I just read the Bible quickly and that's it. Sometimes I said no, it's not enough. I'm not satisfied enough.
مرات أنا بحب المجموعة الأولى بروح بسرعة وأرجع.
Yeah.
وبعدين مرات مع المجموعة الثانية اللي عايز أكمل شوية وهكذا لغاية ما ألاقي
Are others
الكنوز.
like him?
هل في حد زي كده؟
Okay. All right.
القسيس.
Very good.
ده القسيس أهو، في حد زيه؟
I am in the fourth group just because I have to. Well, I feel more comfortable with the fourth group.
Okay.
The first time
أنا بشعر براحة أكتر إن أنا أكون في الفريق الرابع.
the first time I fell in love with Jesus was Matthew 5. And sometimes I just open the Bible
أول
and read Matthew 5.
عايزة أترجم لك يا أخت.
And that's it, close it. And that's my life.
يلا قولي اللي أنت قلتيه بالعربي.
Okay. Very good.
ثانية بس. ثانية she didn't translate.
Oh, okay.
كنت بقول إن أنا في المجموعة الرابعة بس لأني لازم أكون في المجموعة الرابعة، بس أحس أنا براحتي وأحس براحة أكثر ما أكون في المجموعة الثالثة من غير ما أدخل في أي تفاصيل في الكتاب المقدس. لو إني أقرأ متى 5 كل يوم من غير الدوشة حقت الأشياء الثانية والتفاصيل في العقائد والأشياء، أكون مرتاحة وما أحب تفاصيل لاهوتية، ما أحب شيء. ممكن أقعد أقرأ الكتاب المقدس متى 5 كل يوم وما أمل عشان الحلاوة اللي فيه.
Okay. Very good.
اعتقد طبعا الفريق الرابع له يعني له قيمته، بس اتوقع لازم يكون نحن مثل الشخص الغني، نحاول نكون نعتبره قدوه لنا لانه هذا الشخص ازال الشوك، ازال الشجر، زرع الورد وحط حط الكلمة.
أنت عارف السؤال بيقول أنت شايف نفسك في أي مجموعة؟
انا شايف حالي طبعا ماني بيرفكت بس مش بالفريق الرابع، بس الفضل
بأي مجموعة؟
الرجل.
بأي مجموعة؟ I see myself in the fourth group.
Okay.
I am trying.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Can I make a fifth group?
Okay. Oh, wow. What would that be?
شكلها إيه القصة المجموعة دي؟
Okay. Here, right here.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in the first or second or third group.
أنا مرات بلاقي نفسي في المجموعة الأولى، الثانية، الثالثة.
But then I realize I'm in the fourth group when I begin to hear and listen to others, what they've found in the passage.
لكن مرات كثيرة ألاقي نفسي في المجموعة الرابعة لما بسمع الآخرين كيف هم إيه اللي لقوه واكتشفوه.
So I move groups.
فأنا بتحرك بين المجموعات مرات.
Very good.
عادة أنا أشوف نفسي في المجموعة الثانية من خلال قراءة الكتاب المقدس.
Normally I see myself in the second groups from the studying side.
ليش؟ لأن أريد أخلص
Why?
الكتاب خلال سنة كاملة، كل سنة لازم أقرأ. كل يوم أقرأ.
Because I want to read the Bible and study in 1 year. So every day I want to read as much that I can reach in the end
Okay.
to finish.
Very good. Thank you.
About 15 years ago, I decided that I wanted to study the Bible
15 سنة فاتت أنا قررت عايز أدرس الكتاب المقدس.
because when I was at college, I worked hard to understand and to learn. So I thought, why do I go to church and learn something in one ear and out the other?
لأنه لما أنا كنت في الجامعة أنا كنت بشتغل جامد عشان أنجز حاجة، لكن لما كنت أروح الكنيسة أسمع من هنا وأمشيها من هنا.
So now I collect each bean, which is a bit of truth, and I put it together.
لكن دلوقتي أنا بجمع كل حبة من الحبوب اللي أنا بلاقيها وبحطهم جنب بعض.
Oh, wow. Good, good.
بعض المرات تحكي لنا الظروف اللي احنا في طاقسنا في مجتمعنا.
Sometimes we are under the circumstances in our society.
خليك تصير مرة بالمرحلة الأولى، مرة تصير بالمرحلة الثانية، مرة الثالثة والرابعة. لكن عندما يكون عندك مشيئة الرب بهذا الهدف أن تدرك لازم كل الأولى والثانية والثالثة تستمر بالرابعة مع الرب.
So sometimes I find myself in these different groups, but because I desire the Lord and I love Him, so I leave the first and second and third and I goes to the fourth.
Yeah. Good, good. Very good.
Very good. كويس.
Okay. Here and then there.
هنا وبعدين.
I think I am generally in the fourth group, but the problem is that sometimes I leave the beans uncooked and on the shelf.
أنا يعني بشوف نفسي في المجموعة الرابعة، لكن مرات كتير أسيب الحبوب ما اتطبختش كفاية وما اتنضغتش يعني.
Okay. Thank you for that.
أنا بشوف حالي في مجموعتين.
I see myself in the second group,
مجموعتين مو
in two groups.
الأولى يعني أول مجموعة هي المجموعة الثانية.
I see first in the second, myself in the second group.
بس يكون عندي أشوف رؤية وأشوف إن هذا الشيء صحيح، فأنا ما بحب سياسات يعني.
When I see a vision, when I see something convincing, I don't like the politics in the churches.
بحب أعمل
Go fast.
I just like to go straight.
بعدين بنتقل على المجموعة الثالثة، يعني بالمجموعة الثالثة بشوف إن يعني الله كيف عم يشتغل بالعمل وعم يبارك فيه.
الثالثة دلوقتي. But the other group, I see myself, the third one, I see how God is working in the people.
بس لما بشوف تدخلات كثير بتصير تنق فوق راسي بقول ابعد عن الشر وغني.
But when I see a lot of knocking at my head, I say, leave the wickedness and sing for it.
Okay, very good.
That's an Baraba saying.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very
So
good.
you just leave when you see troubles,
Yes.
just leave. So we say.
All right, very good.
أنا من وقت دخول الإيمان دخلت بالمجموعة الرابعة فورا.
Since I came to faith, I just went straight ahead to the fourth group.
وحبيت هي المجموعة ومستمر فيها للأبدية.
I like this group and I'm continuing it for eternity.
لأني بحب أفهم الله بذاته.
Because I like to understand God Himself.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Let me suggest that every story in the Bible
كل قصة في الكتاب المقدس
is a path put there by God.
هو طريق حطه ربنا لينا.
He invites us to go travel the path.
هو بيدعينا ان احنا نسافر عبر الطريق ده.
How we choose to do that is going to reveal what treasures we find.
كيف نختار نعمل الكلام ده هو هنكتشفه من خلال الكنوز اللي هنكتشفها اللي هنلاقيها.
We all know how life is. Some days it's give me one and I'm good.
احنا كلنا عارفين الحياة مرات نقول اديني بس دي وانا كويس كده.
Some days we open we say, oh yes, I love this story. Okay.
مرات نفتح كده ونقول انا بحب القصة دي ماشي.
Some days we're just like, oh, I gotta hurry.
مرات انا مستعجل.
Sometimes we take the time.
ومرات احنا بندي وقت.
And we sit and listen and really soak in the story.
ونقعد ونسمع ونستوعب وندخل جوه القصة.
And that's our goal.
وده الهدف بتاعنا.
And as you notice, it was done with a group. It wasn't just by themselves.
ولو انتوا خدت بالكم ده كان بيتعمل من خلال مجموعات، مش ممكن يحصل لما اكون لحالي.
As many times as I do a Bible story, when I'm with a group, I'll always learn something more.
على قد ما انا عملت مجموعات تدريب كتيرة، كل مرة انا بتعلم حاجة جديدة.
Some stories, including one we're going to do later, I've done more than 150 times.
في قصص اللي هنتعلم عنها بعد كده انا عملتها اكتر من 150 مرة.
And every time I still learn something new.
وكل مرة انا بتعلم حاجة جديدة.
That blows my mind.
ده بيخلي مخي
Because I think, no,
مذهول.
I should know the story by now.
وانا بقول انا خلاص انا فهمت القصة دي خلاص
But
دلوقتي.
because of the group, I learn more.
لكن بسبب المجموعة انا بتعلم اكتر.
So that's our goal. As we travel the path of each story God has given us, go slowly and carefully and take others with us.
فهو ده الهدف، واحنا بنسافر عبر كل قصة خلينا نمشي كويس وبحرص وناخد الناس معانا.
Now we're going to take a break in just a couple of minutes.
هناخد بريك بعد كم دقايق قليلة.
Before we do, I want to talk a little bit about what we've just done.
قبل ما ناخد البريك عايز اتكلم بس حاجات بسيطة عن اللي احنا عملناه دلوقتي.
And what you observe about this session, not the story, but how we are in this room and what we did together.
ما نتكلمش عن القصص لكن نتكلم عن الأداء بتاعنا، عن وجودنا في القاعة دي وكيف احنا اشتغلنا الموضوع ده مع بعض.
حسيت انه في صار ثقة أكثر بين بعض انه نحكي رأينا بدون خجل أو حياء.
I felt the trust that we spoke our opinions without being shy.
Okay, good. Thank you.
كويس، شكرا يا أخوي. There were questions and answers. That was good.
Okay, good. Others?
Everybody sees all people. Sees each other. Interaction.
Okay, good. What's helpful about everybody being able to see each other?
الكويس إنه كل واحد قادر يشوف التاني. Interaction. I see what they're saying, what they think.
معرفة القصة كمان الجميع عم بيشارك في الحقيقة، يعني هو عم يضيف شيء.
Everybody's adding.
Very good.
We all lived the story.
Oh, very good. I like that.
عجبني الكلام ده، حلو كتير.
Yeah.
بتعلم من بعضنا البعض.
You learn from each other. Good.
القصة بتعتمد على الخيال، فبتشغل خيال.
The story uses a lot of imagination, so it make me working
Okay, good.
with it. I understand more about the story from the other side.
Very good.
ممكن أفهم من القصة إنه في 4 مستويات في حياة الإنسان المؤمن.
I learned that there are 4 levels in the life of the believer.
كل مستوى هو عليه واجب ومسؤولية.
And every level has a duty and responsibility.
واللي مستواه فوق ممكن يكون عم يساعد لحتى يكون كمثال للي تحت.
And the one is in advanced level is like a helpful for the others in the down path.
حتى يسمح للآخر اللي هو أقل منه أو بمجموعة أقل يتطور ويصبح.
To allow the others in a lower levels to develop and grow.
Okay, very good. Question for you. Who taught the lesson?
سؤال ليكم، مين اللي علم الدرس دلوقتي؟ أنت. All of us.
So if you taught the lesson, what did I do?
لو انتوا اللي علمتوا الدرس، طب انا عملت ايه؟ Coordinator.
Coordinated, facilitated.
منسق.
So Virginia did a great job this morning setting this up, and you guys did a great job in helping it to
فيرجينيا
happen.
عملت الموضوع ده الصبح، ساعدتكم ودلوقتي انتوا عملتوا الشغلانه.
So did you know when you came in that you were going to teach?
انتوا كنتوا عارفين وانتوا جايين هنا انتوا جايين عشان تدرسوا؟
No. But you did a great job.
لكن انتوا عملتوا الشغلانه كبيره.
Okay. Coffee break.
كوفي بريك. في تحت هم